Okay, we are live. Now they begin to ready up. Let's see. Ready up. Oh, hold on. Ready up.
Literally on the loading screen.
Yeah, Wavy's in the loading screen. Calm down. He needs like 35 more seconds.
Well, I'm live
35 more
right now,
seconds.
so I'm waiting.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Swag.
Couldn't find it there. So they all decided, let's wait for Wavy to get in, so that is perfectly fine. Glad he can join us. We'll have 8 people then. Sorry for the wait. We will start just now. I apologize because I usually start stream later. Usually start stream around this time. Probably edit it going into the YouTube video. So I will start my intro. Welcome. We are waiting for these people to load in. You can see it on your right hand side. Now just waiting on NYC. Imola. We changed our schedule around. We made it work. We are here. Codemasters did a great job with this track, and they get to show it off some more with our drivers here. So drivers new to this track, so they get pretty much 18 minutes of practice. The rain is coming down. I repeat, the rain is here. There we go. That is Civic pulling out of the... No, that is Hosing. Looked like Civic. It looked like a Aston Martin crew member here. We see a good amount of cars following behind. You can see the Imola circuit there. That white Red Bull coming out behind. Just take a look at that livery. Very good looking. All the cars out on track. Ozick begins his push. You see that Red Bull behind, and NYC follows them. So the only team that had drivers that doubled up today in Sector 3 spin, that is Mini. Around, gets it back up and going. Comes to the line, he will start his lap now. So a big pack of 3 between Immigration, NYC, Hozick. They are stacked up pretty close together, but it seems that they've given themselves a good enough gap to get at least one good lap in. So Hozick setting his first lap. Mini goes around. It's a 1:25.2. Now Immigration sets a 1:24.7. NYC a 1:23.6. Big time laps for those drivers as Mini without his front wing. Well, looks like he will come in this lap and he overshoots the chicane, and now he gets it going, trying to get back up into gear and get some speed moving for him. But being without that wing really hinders him. You can just see how slow he's going. And off the track, he goes once again, so he will not be the next one to set the time. He will pit for a new wing, but Jackie Chan or Zephyr, now he will come to the line. Let's see what he can get. It's going to be a 1:26.2. That's going to put him back in the field so far. So this, again, will set the standard for our 25% race with 7 drivers. I think Wavy will join us. That would make 8. 4 of them get cut off. And yeah, so we'll actually invite Wavy right now to get in, and maybe, hopefully, NYC is going to pit. So the next 2 will come to the line. No improvement between them. No improvement on the leaderboard, that is. There might have been a time change. I did not catch it if there was. Ozick leads the field. Immigration behind. Most cars came in that lap, but now Mika will come set his lap. No, he will not. He will box. Currently P3 session. Immigration as that's fastest lap at 1:23.1. Hozick comes in to pit. NYC now exits the pits. You see the Red Bull coming up on him. Not there. NYC leads the field. It'll probably be Immigration's in lap. He spent 3 laps on those intermediate tires. He set fastest lap on the 3rd of those, and NYC will let Immigration by since he is only just on his out lap. 10 minutes left in this qualifying session. We'll watch Mini come to the line. This will be his first lap to set. Let's see what it is. He crosses the line. It is a invalidated, possibly. No, that was the out lap. now he gets going on his push lap. But Zephyr, he will come to the line. Let's see what lap he can do. He is on his push lap for sure, and that will put him P3 at 124. Oh, a great lap for him. Separate, no, immigration's P1. I guess it does separate those Red Bulls a little bit more. And Minnie gets really loose on corner exit. We didn't catch a lot of his lap, but now he comes to the line. It's a 126.9. 7, currently last place. We see Zephyr. He will come to the line. He is currently P3. Can he improve on his lap time? We'll see as he comes to the line. It's way past his best lap, and Minnie goes off. No wing loss. Possibly no damage. It doesn't look like it. We didn't catch where he went off or how, but now Hozik, he will exit the pits, and it's only immigration now in the pits, and yellow flags, those are for Hozik, who is just maxing out every gear possible. We'll see Mika. He'll come to the line. Let's see what time he can set up into P3. Passes. It's a 5/10 of a better lap for him. And now we have... Is that Hozik around? No, he's just slow. Looks like he will be letting... And yeah, he will be letting NYC by... Whoa! Very close call between those two. Hozik didn't really know which lane to go because of the corner switching around. Very close between those two. He finally picked the right lane, and NYC probably had a big decision to make and almost collided. NYC exits the final corner. Here he goes on the approach to the line. No improvement. Hozik goes to make his push lap. But Mika, now he will come to the line. Haven't seen his improvement on this lap, but he's currently P3. He made an improvement last time. He's only 4/10 to his teammate. Let's see what this lap is. It puts him P2, a 2/10. A better lap for him. Puts him P2 behind his teammate Immigration. So Red Bull taking the top 2 spots currently. And this race is the first one where the top 3 finishers in sprint qualifying will get 3, 2, 1 points. So winner gets 3, second gets 2, third place gets 1 point towards the Drivers' Championship. I'm currently checking Twitch. So if you were in the chat, I've been told that I need to check it more often. So if you're in chat, say what's up. I will be communicating through there with you guys. Whenever I have the chance. So if you're in chat watching this, say what. Oh. Mika basically stops in the pit lane there. And now his teammate comes to the line. It is, looks like, yeah, 6-10. Wavy? Come on in. Yeah, join me for this. So we should get Wavy in here any minute now. And there goes Immigration, loses it. Lost it on corner exit now without his front wing. Might have been another incident with Team Mercedes.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you. Mind if I get an invite just to come watch along?
Yep. And if you should be able to make, well, I guess you won't. You might be able to make it in 25%.
Yeah, I should be able to.
I think they updated that. Hopefully Codemasters knows what they're doing when they...
Oh, I can. That's so like
I think you should be able to do the 25% from the back. But
maybe.
top 4 would be the requirement. Either way, whether we have 7 or 8 people, 4 would be the magic number. So 4th place or higher gets you into the next round.
So, I could say I can choose to participate next race. So looks like that would work. So,
Yeah.
Minnie, he said he's gonna be a person to watch. Apparently he crashed and went airborne. But,
I did not. I saw him wreck, but I did not see him go airborne. I did see Immigration go airborne just a few seconds ago, though.
Oh, wow. So, you watching the Jackie Chan?
Yep. Currently watching him. Now we'll switch to NYC. Let's see what he can do as he comes to the line. We have 2 cars exiting the pit lane. NYC makes an improvement to 2nd place, 1/10 better than his previous best, as you see the Aston Martin exiting the pits. And NYC slows down, it looks like, to let them go by. And now they're side by side going into the first. Right, left, and there are 4 cars all stacked up together. You see 3, you see 4, all there. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. We got the Aston Martin Angelo Ferrari of NYC. Then we've got who else? We got Minnie, I believe.
Yeah, Minnie was in that group, so it's the Aston Martin of Civic. It's the Williams of Minnie, the McLaren of Hosnick, and the Ferrari of NYC.
The only person really in their own kind of area is going to be Jackie. He's on the complete other side, but both the Red Bulls.
Speaking of him, he comes to the line, and it is an improvement, but no spots gained on the board. So a good lap by him. But now everyone else, as you said, on their own, and it looks like, or everyone else in that pack, as the 2 Red Bulls are trailing behind by a little bit. And now Hosnick is around. Hosnick, he's got to flip it around. Hopefully he doesn't get a going the wrong way disqualification.
Don't believe he will, but we got Angelo going to pass, crossing. Oh, never mind, he's going to be on that lap. But we have Minnie also going out.
And NYC lap. Slowed down for cars as he pits. Mika, he is on his push though. He comes to the line. It is P3 still.
Just a bit slower. He's about a 400s.
May I add, the gap between the top 4, just over 2/10 between the top 4. If you add Jackie Chan in there, it's about 5/10. Yeah.
So we got Jackie gonna be the next person to cross the line. Actually, he might be possibly going in on his in lap. He's pretty slow throughout this second.
We've got 40 seconds left, so Civic, he's on his push lap currently, but will he be able to get another one in? That's what we will watch. because Jackie now comes to the line. Let's see what his time is. He's going to be pitting. And so we go over to Civic, who set a purple sector too.
And
Civic racing all out. That is Mika around. He flips it. But we're going to watch Civic because he's 6/10 up on his best time. So must have had a mistake in turn 1 as he runs wide. But can Mini take that 6th spot away from Civic? It was a promising one. Saw the purple sector too. Qualifying is over now. Mini crosses the line. It'll be P7 for him. Now it's the 2 Red Bulls. Immigration, he's on his push, but he secured the pole because Mika, he also spun, but he has an invalidation. So Immigration, can he improve? Right here, he comes to the line. He's got just under a tenth to NYC, and he does set fastest lap. He goes faster, but it didn't matter anyways. He will start P1 in the 25% race. Wavy, if you're not in, join me back here for the 25%. If you are, good luck to you.
Thank you.
So we will get that going any minute now. There you go. You see the clock at the top. Wavy has left us. Hopefully he can race. If not, he'll join us back in here for round 2, Q2 of qualifying here in Imola. I don't know if that's an AlphaTauri pit box down there, but we will resume qualifying 2 here in Imola. It's a 25% race. Drivers, you have to be in the top 4 if you are watching stream. It is top 4. I'm going to alert these drivers in chat. Here they go. We are off. We are in the dry conditions now. I've just told them what will happen. They go down into turn 1. No wrecks so far. Possible warnings for corner cutting. We don't see a spin, but we do. It's NYC in the back. He gets it moving again. But the top 4, so Civic holding the cut line spot at the moment, and Mika goes around his teammate trying to make a move on the outside, the cutback. Can he get it done? He runs a little wide. Now Mini way wide. Not good for him. Hozic sitting P3, just has to hold on to his spot. Just don't spin. That's all you really need here. This track is the perfect balance of spots where you can hold your line and spots where you can get an easy overtake done. But Immigration now trying to chase his teammate. Let's put telemetry on. Let's see what Mika is doing that's Immigration in the lead. Oh, I just realized. Let's see what Immigration is doing from the lead. You'll know their tire, but they will have to stop. So if you're in the top 4, you have to know what tire you will be starting on if it is not on the intermediates tomorrow. So Immigration comes across the line. P1 and Wavy is in, but he's in the Mercedes. Just keep in mind, he is in that AlphaTauri car. Let's see here, Immigration still holding the lead. The other Red Bull right behind. Sector 1 spin. Who is that? Let's go track it down. As you see Mini pushing NYC a little off track. go back to immigration. Mika gets a big run. He's to the outside. Let's see what he can do. One of those Mercedes spins. I cannot tell you who that is at the moment. But Mika gets through it well. He's into P1. And who is that? That is Jackie Chan, who spun in the back. But Mika now holds lead to immigration. Lap 2. Wow. So Hozik, P3, Wavy, the gap. So the top 4, you see the cut line. A big gap between those two. DRS is enabled. Let's see what Wavy can make happen here. As we can't really simulate the rain or how the track was just wet and now it's dry. But I think we will be seeing another wet track in Q3. We're in Q2. I'm losing my brain capacity as we speak. So let's move back up. Mika out in front. Immigration runs wide. He's got 5/10 between the two Red Bulls. All they have to do is stay in the top 4. You spin. If you don't spin, you're in. If you spin, you gotta fight for that. But the top 4, all sitting still. They run wide. Hozik looks like he'll have a look at immigration. Possibly on this DRS zone. But that's where immigration will get a move back on his teammate. Or are there no DRS zones on this track? Oh, Jackie Chan is out, but there is a DRS zone. I was losing my mind there. It's in the bottom left corner. But Hozik sets fastest lap. Immigration now makes a move down to his teammate. He's there. Hozik behind them. So a big 3-way battle now. Civic, he fell back just a little bit. Oh, and Hozik! Where did he go? Hozik is out! He flew straight on out of that corner. Wow. Safety car out. That was terrible. I just saw McLaren go flying across the screen. Oh, NYC, who wrecked in the first corner, now is on the cut line spot. Wow. So let's see if drivers go on to hards. But that, if you finish in the top 4, that's your tire for tomorrow. Holy. As you see, I think Hozik said the pace was there, and he was correct. He was catching those 2 Red Bulls. He was right with those 2 Red Bulls. That I have not seen before. I do not know what happened. Maybe Hozik comes in here, gives us a little explanation on what happened as NYC runs a little wide. Civic speeds in the pit lane, terrible, but the Red Bulls have to double stack. So even with time penalty, immigration comes out ahead, but that will put. See, they went on to the medium, so they think they'll be able to get it done from there. But immigration into P1, Civic, Mika, NYC, Wavy, Mini. So Wavy and Mini looking for a chance to get into the cut line. That P4, that is the magic number. You want to be inside of that to get there. And then get behind the safety car. Wow. So that I had not seen before. That was quite the incident. Hozik. But we will see him hopefully tomorrow. Back right here on Twitch.
Hey, Jackson.
Yes.
So, my game just crashed. Once I load back up, do you mind inviting me back?
Yeah. Your car stopped on track, switching between neutral and first.
Okay, can you invite me back? I'm in.
Yeah, I do not know what your car's doing. It kind of shit the bed, it looks like.
Alright, just get me back in and I'll go.
There you go.
Thank you.
You just got disqualified for parked in a dangerous location.
Did I actually?
Yep.
There's no way.
Yep. Yep, it just kicked you out. Disqualified you. So the AI not knowing what to do just caused him to. Wow.
I'll come and commentate with you on this.
Okay.
So, will I be getting 6 because the AI disqualified pretty much?
Yeah.
Alright, so, on safety car. This is, pretty awesome, safety car.
I do prefer the Aston Martin, but the Mercedes does look very good.
And that, the Red Bull livery is so clean. I love it, but I don't get why they would decide to plug it in for the full game if it's a one-off livery and it's just for some race.
Yeah, I wish they would kind of give us the choice between which one we would like to choose.
Yes. This one does look very clean and nice, but I wish we could choose either blue or the black one.
And when we are tired of the black one, when they take the white one away, they should let us choose the white one.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Not that hard. Hopefully they will do it. Safety car in this lap. So we got a great discussion going about the... Oh, and immigration just went off track trying to swerve. Okay. Well, come to the line.
Yeah.
We want to watch that cut line between NYC and Mini. If another car wrecks out, you're automatically into the final round.
As long as you don't wreck out. So
Yep.
Immigration
So-
does set the pace for the rest of the field.
Yep, so immigration setting the pace, and now he does. Civic got an okay jump. Did Mika get a good jump? Yes, he did. He's right on Civic's bumper. Let's see if he can make a move. He looks to the outside. He looks now to the inside. He sends it down the inside. Civic's gonna hold on, but Mika gets the job done around the outside. Mini falling back, but he's still there. He's right within contact of the other two drivers. Now immigration falling away, but watch that cut line. NYC holding the final spot right now as he makes a move down the inside of Civic. So Civic is falling back to P4 with that time penalty. Keep in mind. So that is Mini's chance if he saves within 5 seconds of getting in to Q3.
So you got Minnie and Angela going kind of this close to each other. It's going to be pretty much a race between them if Angelo can either pull away or Minnie's going to have to stay back. As I just saw NYC go very wide throughout the chicane heading into the final sector.
Yeah, and the win here does not really matter. It's that P4, P5 battle. And that's what we will be watching a lot of. Want to keep immigration. Want to keep watch of him. But we want to watch that 5-second gap between Mini and Civic. If Civic can extend to over 5 seconds, he will be able to do it. But if Mini has 8 laps, if he can just stay within 5 seconds, or if another car wrecks out, they're automatically in, and you just have to take the race cleanly. But we got some good feedback after Australia and a few rounds of testing with the sprint qualifying format that they said they wanted to keep it. So, Wave, I think that was your first time with the sprint qualifying format, so what do you think of it?
I mean, what do you mean, like, as in how sprint goes?
Yeah, you like it or no?
It's nice. This is actually my first one, because I haven't been able to make any of the other ones due to other circumstances, but it's pretty nice. It makes it a little bit more fun for race time. And it overall makes it a better field. It's way different than qualifying, and people can actually show what they can do and get their correct deserving qualifying spot.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. DRS is now enabled this lap. I believe it's only one DRS zone. Yeah. And that's going down that front straightaway, but that's going to be NYC's chance to make a move on Mika if he can stay within that 1 second. But Mini, he's now fallen back 2 seconds between Mini and Civic. What does Mini have to do to keep within that 5 seconds? He's got about 7.5 laps to do it. Just staying within 5 seconds. And he's already lost about 2. He's gaining time, actually. Gaining some time on Civic, so he's now about 1.8. Have anything to add, Wavy?
No, not really.
Okay. We see the top 3 cars. We see NYC taking a peek at Mika, but no move made. And they run really wide through there, and Mini around. Oh! He gets it back going. Oh. There goes his shot at a Q3 appearance, unless one of the other cars spins, but now Civic just has to take it smooth.
He goes around again.
Oh, again!
This is not a great race for Mini.
But now it's just a battle between the top 3 at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we got top 3 pulling away from Civic, and then Mini just slowing from Angelo, and then also the fact that he spawned.
And Mini now pits, and NYC looks to the inside. He dives in there! He's clear. NYC gets past Mika, but Mika has something to say. He wants to make a move back. NYC pulling away a little too much. But now that gives Immigration a gap to pull away as well. Mini is now onto the soft tires on the other side of the track. So Civic, he can really just back off now. Don't spin. And he is into Q3, where anything can happen from that point on.
We got a pretty decent clean race right going here, and I see trying to pull up onto Immigration, trying to close that gap using those overtake last little bits. 8% left as Immigration only has 20% as well. As Mika spins out on the
Oh, and there he goes! Rolling backwards on the track. Lets Civic by to get through, but nowhere close to Mini. So just P4 is all he'll have to hold on to.
Now I wonder if Mika will be able to catch up back onto a Civic. 5-second gap closing into a 6-second gap.
If I were
Mine, it's actually went down. But
If I were
there's
him-
only about 4 laps going to be left in this race right after this. 5.
Yeah, I want to push that. I want to push it that hard, knowing that you're already locked into the round as long as the 50-second gap to Mini decreases. But remember, Civic also has a 5-second time penalty, so if he does want that spot, just get 0.3 more. Now 5, now 2. Fluctuating a little bit. But Mini, oh yeah. And he's on the other side of the track, but he is on those softs, trying to push harder. Trying to get closer. Just no cigar.
Yeah, there's nothing Mini can really do here unless something happens for one of the top 4 drivers. Many crashes or spin outs for many of the drivers that causes them to lose a bunch of time.
Yeah, that's mainly the only way that they are looking at giving Mini the chance to get back into this is Immigration is pulling away right now. 1 second. It stayed about the same to NYC. That's really all it does have to stay until Q3, where all hell breaks loose and anyone can take it out of the top 4.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the middle of the pack, we got Mika closing that gap in between him and Civic. Currently, he would be past Currently Mika will be past Civic right now, as the 5-second penalty will take effect right after the end of this race.
Yeah, so Mika
Uh,
currently effectively P3, currently P4. NYC does not have DRS.
got NYC still trying to close that gap to trying to get up into P1. Now as he's closing in under a second, and going back up to a second, going through the hairpin kind of area. His gap's getting a little bit smaller and smaller. Not enough to currently get him past immigration. As that gap in between immigration and NYC closing now by a lot, as NYC gets that DRS, closing under 3/10 right now for that gap going through that chicane.
NYC
As
just getting so close. He wants that win.
NYC really wants it. He's pushing and pushing for it.
I don't know if Immigration's going to try and make the pass hard or if he's just going to let him by. It does determine the grid for the Q3, but as you saw, that second place spot usually does get a very good run going into the first corner. So does Immigration maybe want that second place spot? Maybe cut that little right-hander and possibly get a run.
Getting over closer to the chicane, closer to the DRS zone.
Very close, almost on his bumper. Takes the runoff area, trying to get closer, but now the gap extends out to about 3/10. Here it goes. He'll have DRS right here. This is where he's going to make the move, if any time.
Activating that overtake, activating this DRS. Will he be able to get the overtake? He's flying past, getting close to Immigration.
And Immigration out of ERS. Gets by him very easily. 2 laps remaining in this race. 3 laps. Yeah. About 2.5 now. 2.
Yeah, I mean, as we have technically, last 2 laps, last lap and a half.
Yeah, a lap and a half. There you go.
To close this off, as NYC has gotten past Immigration.
And Immigration trying to get closer. But the same thing will happen probably. Immigration, he's at about 13 ERS. NYC about the same. So if they're both using it and Immigration has DRS, we know who's going to prevail in that battle.
Yes, we do. We know who's going to get past, we know who's going to prevail.
But NYC using as much runoff as possible at a 3-second time penalty.
What a crazy change throughout this final lap, pretty much final lap of the race.
He was using a lot of runoff, and that's going to cost him if he wanted to start on pole in that race.
NYC taking that fastest lap. That's not going to help him at all. As we have Immigration.
There goes Immigration on the outside. Easy move by Immigration, just as NYC did 1 lap prior. And Mika also will catch up to Civic if the results stay the same. NYC, you might as well back off. There's no point in really fighting, especially with the 3-second time penalty. Maybe he's trying to pressure him into running off and getting a time penalty. But we will quickly look at our race director here. Let's see how many incidents. Yeah, Immigration, he's only had 1 with a collision. So he hasn't cut the track one time, or he hasn't extended the track once. So Immigration, he can run as wide as he wants going through that corner, and NYC does the same. Now he's going to try and get the spot back, but there's no fight for it now.
There's no fight. There's no need to fight as we're heading through on the final lap of the race, heading into the last little straight area.
And Immigration will come to the line. He will win the 25% sprint race. Q2, he takes it. NYC finishes second behind him. Now Civic will come to the line. It will be a P4 finish for him as Mika will take P3 due to time penalties. So then Mini will go around the track for the final time. He will be cut off and he will not make it into Q3. You will stream. You will get the black screen. We'll take audio away. We'll try and do this as quick as possible. These are just the taints, the trials with sprint qualifying is that we have to create a new lobby. Or actually, we can just use the same lobby. Just change the settings, can't we? Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, easy enough.
Get those other drivers to either spectate or leave. But as many finally finishing the...
Would you like to join me for the 5-lapper?
I'll gladly join you. I'll gladly join. As I now get a nice view of the Mercedes pit crew. That's amazing. And
NYC. Today. So we see the podium. Immigration carrying high hopes from his previous win in Australia. Can he make it 2 in a row? You see the podium celebration. Does not mean much until tomorrow.
I mean, it can definitely mean much for heading into qualifying and into the start of the race, but it will never mean much for the actual race. It's not where he starts, where he finish. So,
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
So, Wavy, yeah, you are put in P6, and that is where you will start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, tough luck. You could have maybe made it in the top 4, especially with Civic's penalties and bad luck. But it was, I guess all the bad luck was on you today.
It definitely was, having to reinstall my game, then having my game crash in the middle, and then AI not knowing what to do and giving me the disqualification, which really sucks. Wish that could have changed out a different way, but stuff happens. I'll bring back in the race hopefully tomorrow. But as we will be soon going on to the 5-lapper.
And I told...
We just need Minnie to go ahead and become spectator.
We'll ping him, see if he... So, while we're waiting, we will go over the drivers' standings at the moment. I will put it up on your screen so you know. Let's, I'm gonna tell Wavy. Minnie?
Yeah.
I need you to spectate.
Why? I came P5.
Yeah, it was P4.
What the fuck? That is so...
We will put... You can see the drivers. You screenshot that if you'd like.
Just a quick question: is it going to be wet?
Let me check
Do you want
for
me
you.
to set it to wet?
That's kind of already messed up because like the track was wet and then it became dry.
Was it? No, it didn't.
Well, it was wet in qualifying and then became dry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what.
Yeah.
What? Not in qual. In Q2, it was dry.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
And then it says wet again. Well,
Yeah, just go for
do
wet.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Inter's wet.
Enters.
All right.
Okay. I guess they needed me to do that. I didn't know. Well, whoops.
Hey,
We're in.
guys, can you restart? Because I
Did
got
you
the
get kicked out?
loading. Yeah, I got the endless loading bug, unfortunately.
I am sent. We're on the grid right now. The lights are about to go out, so I'm inviting you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have enough time, I think.
There you go.
Okay, let's see if it works.
Immigration leads the field into turn one.
So, Jackson, I got in this loading, so,
You got endless loading? Okay. I will invite you as well.
I'm just gonna head out then.
Okay.
'Cause,
Sounds good.
yeah. Alright, thank you. And, good luck to everybody.
So it's just me in the booth now, and it looks like Civic is back. No, he's not. Hopefully he can get back, and hopefully he can make something work.
Um,
He's still
Jackson,
not in?
yeah, can we restart? Because I had to reboot the PC altogether.
I. Not really. I mean,
No?
you're still starting. You're starting P4. I mean,
I mean, it's not really fair. I didn't even get a chance to
it's not
look
our fault though.
because of the game. So
I don't want to change the outcome because immigration's already pulled out, and I don't want if he gets another start if he spins immediately. Are you back in though? Oh. That's just difficult when someone lags out and there's not really much you can do because we have the top 3 who didn't lag out, so it's just very difficult to find the happy medium, and usually that's having someone get a little upset. Yep. Immigration lap 4. We got 2 laps to go here. NYC sets fastest lap, but that top 3, those are the 3 that are going to get points. And sadly for Civic, who just unlucky scenario. It's terrible when that happens. There's really nothing you can do. But NYC, he's technically fighting for a spot for a point in the drivers' championship. 2 points actually to help Ferrari extend their lead, because the 3 cars that are in this top 4 are the top 3 in the drivers' championship. So NYC really trying to chase down immigration gets very loose as you see the 2 and Mika staying back, maybe hoping that the 2 maybe wreck together. That could possibly happen, and there goes NYC! And he resets the track. Immigration, final lap now. Immigration takes it clean through the final corner. I'm sorry for limited audio while commentating. But Immigration, he comes to the line. That's going to be 3 points in the Drivers' Championship. Mika, who got by NYC, do the spin. That's 2 points for him. And that is 1 point for NYC, who takes past the slap, even though it will not matter. So NYC, 1 point. And that's going to be 5 points together for Red Bull in the Drivers' Championship. Or in the Constructors, and 3 for Immigration, 2 for Mika. So that's going to put them even closer to Aston Martin and Ferrari at the top. Immigration, you want to hop on in here? Or everyone can. NYC would like to go first. Or Immigrate. Yeah, let's get. NYC will get you directly after this. We'll get our winner in here first. And our new leader of the Drivers' Championship, if he did not know. Now he does. So, Immigration, we will get him in here.
Yo.
Did you know that you are now
leading?
Yeah.
I forgot that you get points now.
3 points.
Well,
so that will
right.
put you at the top of the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
1 point between you and Tez.
I'm happy with that race. I think there was a point where I thought I might get a penalty in the first, like the 25% race, because on turn 1 I thought I pushed out NYC, but Mika clipped it and showed it me, and there was plenty of room there, so I mean nothing's going to happen with that, I can tell. But I would just like to quickly, I mean, obviously you know that he resets a track, but I mean, is he just getting a penalty point or a grid penalty as well?
It's just a penalty point, which once
I mean,
once
Manish
it's
got
a few, it goes
penalty
towards
point. Because Manish got a grid penalty, and I mean, he didn't really gain that much time from it. And
well, he
NYC,
accepted a grid penalty.
Yeah, but
I wasn't going to give one to him.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
No.
Alright, yeah. Okay then. But yeah. Anyway, 1-2 for Red Bull. I'll take it. Yeah, and yeah. I mean, pretty easy. I'm joking though. It was hard in the 25% race because I had NYC right behind me with the whole, like, we're kind of having a bit of a ding-dong battle with the DRS. But obviously I got a bit lucky with it being the last lap. And then, yeah, no, he just wasn't fast enough on the last lap to pass me.
Yeah, and he got that penalty too.
Yeah, and he got the 3-second penalty. I was watching him the whole time and I thought he might get a penalty because I could see him in my mirror. Kept going very wide there and gaining like 0.3 every time. So I'm not really surprised. So yeah, it's been a
But
good
our
day, I
new
guess.
leader
Just
in the drivers'
open.
championship, if Tess comes tomorrow, you'll have a fight over it. If not, you still
Yeah,
lead.
I'm just hoping that I can win tomorrow. Uh,
Yeah, well, good luck.
yeah, yeah. Thanks. Cheers. All right.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye. So now we get NYC in here now. Let's see what he has to say. In that 25% race, he got the penalty, which caused him to finish second, and then the reset to track after being in P2, and the spin threw him back another few positions. So NYC will see if he gets in here. If anyone else wants to go, I will decline the invitation and will invite him back in a second. Yep, do it yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so
Finally,
sorry.
I don't know
I'll
why
go.
it wouldn't let me in.
I'll go.
Okay. So NYC.
Hi.
Hi. So you are now. Tough day, it seemed.
Yeah. I mean, at least it showed that I have pace, because I feel like me and immigration are extremely level. It's just at that point, it's whoever has the DRS last wins, because DRS is like incredibly powerful at this track, no matter what. I feel like I could easily keep up with him. I don't think I have the best wet pace, but I still was able to keep up with him with a dry setup. So I'm very optimistic about that. I think the only issue I have with my setup, of course, me going wide a bit, I would always have a little bit of oversteer in the middle of that chicane, so it always caused me to go a bit wide, which got me to get a bit of an exit, but I kept getting warners for it. So that's something I need to try and fix for the race. Hopefully I don't have issues with that. And then, I mean, it's very hard to overtake in the wet, so like I was pushing a lot because I was able to be close to him, but because obviously without DRS is no obvious way to get past, because it's very equal and you're able to have ERS the whole race because ERS does not drain nearly as quickly. And I just spun at the end and I was just upset, and I knew what's it called, the wolf or Micah, whatever you want to call him, is gonna pass me anyway, so I just reset the track. So I guess I get a penalty point for that, but at least it's not a good penalty. So
it's just a penalty point, which
I don't mind that.
After a few, it turns into
that you need like 5 or something to have a penalty, or
it's like after 3 you lose like 5 drivers and constructors points.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't think I'll get more than that.
Yeah, so we will good luck tomorrow, NYC starting P3 and 1 point towards Ferrari's efforts in the constructors where they still lead.
I think the other thing is that I think the most unfortunate thing about going back to P3 is not really losing that point. It's that I feel like me and immigration have the pace to pull away a bit, and it might be that because their teammates, Mika might be a bit of a roadblock between me and immigration at the start, to where if I can't get past him soon, immigration might already be too far ahead. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out tomorrow. And with the incident in turn 1, I thought I left room. I mean, I'm not saying he squeezed me at all, but maybe I could have gone a bit wider. Though I did get a bit of damage from that, so I had to put on safe to go ahead and fix my wing.
Are you talking about lap 1 of Q2?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's fine.
Okay.
He should have been a penalty for that. That was fine. And I think that was maybe a bit more my fault than his. And then I was able to be in there anyway, so it didn't really affect anything at the end. It's a good fight there in the 25% race. That was good.
Yeah. Good luck tomorrow, NYC, and yeah.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. So, yep, I knew that would happen.
So.
What happened there?
When?
That was everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You were just there.
Yeah, I was lucky. But, like, again, I don't know what PC is doing, but I got, like, another, like, 7 or, like, 12, I don't know how many screen freezes in that 5 and middle of 25 lapper. Got, like, over and over again, screen freezes everywhere. Annoying. But it wasn't as bad. It was, like, only, like, maybe a 10th per time or something. So I could deal with it. But yeah, I was lucky to be there in the 25% race. Spun out though because the screen freezing happened, but I got an overtake on NYC, and then he lagged back, or like I lagged back into him, and then he lagged back. I don't know if he went to 4. I don't know, and then it compromised my T1 and 2, and that's why I spun. But yeah, besides that, it was very, very, very fun.
had some good pace. And the weather was a little bit worse, but that was mainly maybe because my screen freezes and stuff, and just
Yeah.
not really having the pace. But for the rest, I was just there when when something bad happens, and we were like really just working together at those races, which was fun.
Yeah, teamwork, since you were the only or the only team of two, so teamwork really
Yeah,
showed for Red Bull, and 5 points towards your championship, towards your constructors' efforts, and 2 for you. So good luck, and we will see you
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep, we'll do.
And if anyone else wants to hop in, go ahead. If not, we'll give you about 10 seconds. Let's see. Manny or Zephyr, if you don't want to speak, go ahead and you can exit out. So that's going to end stream. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow, same spot, Twitch. It'll be uploaded to YouTube later. So if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, thank you and peace.